Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining Candid Veena every evening to follow what's happening in India and abroad. Thank you for sending me your useful comments and suggestions. If you believe in this channel, do hit the like button, share with friends, and spread the message. Our only mission is to bring you the truth and both sides of the story. Thank you for your support. Jaydev joins me. Welcome, Jaydev.
Good evening to all the viewers, and today we have an interesting, story with regards to Shah Rukh Khan being, caught at the Mumbai airport. Now reports are coming that it was not Shah Rukh Khan who was caught at the Mumbai airport; it is his bodyguard who was caught by the customs. So now it is quite
It's a
hilarious,
huge joke.
and we will be looking at that story today in detail. Before that, we have the saying for today, and it is do not be led by others, awaken your own mind, amass your own experience, and decide for yourself your own path. This is from Atharva Veda. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very important because see, each person has their own experience and their own characters. So if you blindly emulate someone else, it doesn't become your character. You should learn from your own experience, and what you want to discard, you have to discard on your journey. So it's important that do not be, as Atharva Veda says, do not be led by others. Awaken your own mind, amass your own experience, and decide for yourself your own path. And when you come to your own path and you realize what you have become, that's when you feel happy about yourself. So it's a very important saying, and I think all of us need to follow this very closely.
Yeah. So, hi Maya, hi Sunita, hi Divine, hi Lada, hi Pansy, Gloria, welcome, Maya. So yeah. So before that, this is the tune tale for today, and so you can make out, who is the person on the right hand side who we have been fighting for, and on the left hand side you have the Bollywood cabal. So you could take us more in detail with regards to this.
Yeah. So here you can see very clearly that Sushant is saying, now you know why your films are flopping. Whatever you touch will fade. Dare hue insan. And we also know that Bollywood has become like bikaris. They have nothing now. Now they are investing in companies and selling cars. You know, I don't know who is a dealer for Range Rover, but this guy seems to be converting black money into white. It's certain because you see the same actors going into the same office and coming out with Range Rovers. So it's a very, very strong message if you look at the cartoon because it's 2 years and 5 months since he was killed, and you know who are the main culprits in this, who are the masterminds in this, and however much they beg you, the audience, to go and see their films, nothing is going to change because it has been destined that they will suffer, and now you look at not only suffering via a flop, movies flopping, but also now they fear for their lives. Look at what they are asking for. They need revolvers. They need guns to protect themselves because of threats. So all this is happening, and a person from heaven is just watching and laughing.
Yeah. So yeah, that's in fact, karma plays a big role in this, friends. And films have been flopping. Bollywood films have been flopping one after the other. So it's all due to karma. So welcome Savitri, welcome Gloria, Divine, Jackie B. Friends, do hit the like button so that this video reaches more and more audiences. So now the next cartoon is so this is the main story for today is what the cartoon is based on. So this is another toon tale which you must have missed. Hi Aarti, how are you? Shocked to hear the news of Shraddha Madan's murder. Says relax and sleep.
Yeah. So the customs officer is saying, चोर साले पठान का एक्टिंग कर रहा है, you know, and you know that if he from the high side, you know what he's been hiding, and you know it's said now. Jaydev will come to the news. It said that in a hurry when they land at the airport, Pooja Dadlani and he discarded the boxes and quickly put on the watches in on their wrists, and this is what made me do this cartoon, you know. So Jaydev will give you in detail the news. Yes, Jaydev.
Yeah. So, friends, before that, this is a picture of Riya Chakravarti in a recent party with Karan Johar, and you can see clearly how Riya is so close to Karan Johar, and also you can see all the fabulous Bollywood wives, all those wives of Bollywood, along with Hrithik Roshan's ex-wife Suzanne. So you can see how the closeness of Karan Johar is with Riya Chakravarti. Just at the party, so we know how even after Riya is keeping a low profile after being accused in the Sushant case. Now, so
Also, you will see that who are the people around her? They are the wives of the Bollywood
yeah,
fossilized men, okay, and also Hrithik Roshan's wife. So these are the, you know, what you call people who completely seem to be comfortable with standing and posing with accused number one, which means that they are saying that, see, they are endorsing her. Okay, if a crime like what happened to Sushant is okay for them, they feel it's okay. You know, they could do it to their own partners. This is, you know, unluckily, women, you are giving this message. This is the kind of message you're giving the public, that we don't mind. You know, we will be friendly with a woman who is suspected in the death of Sushant, and it's okay. I mean, drugging and making your partner weak and then ultimately die. Is that what you are saying with your kingpin Gejo?
yeah. So a lot of people are commenting on this. Since day one of SSR murder, everybody was doubting Karan Johar, says Maya. These people have no souls, fossilized men. Uh, but of course, Thai or 30 of all those notorious people of Bollywood. So, friends, let's get to the story for today, and that is with regards to SRK, rather, or his bodyguard being caught at the Mumbai airport. Now, apparently, according to Mumbai Customs, this is the latest with regards to this news, is that the officials of the Customs Department's Air Intelligence Unit stopped Shah Rukh Khan's bodyguard Ravi Singh for violating custom rules, and they did not stop Shah Rukh Khan. Now, this is the latest news, latest update on this particular story. But before that, reports said that Shah Rukh Khan was stopped by customs over some expensive watches found in his baggage and had to pay 6.83 lakhs in customs duty. Now, he landed by flight number so and so today, at dated at 12th November from Dubai. So he was in possession of watches, namely Bhuben and Zorvek, which costs 8 lakhs. Then there's another watch which is called Wolf Axis 4 piece winder. There was an Apple Watch Series 8 and another watch series. And they also found 6 empty boxes of high-end Rolex watches found in Shah Rukh Khan's bag, which was worth crores of rupees. And baggage tag was in the name Shah Rukh Khan and Pooja Dadlani. Total value of the goods was 17 lakh 65,000, and the duty charge was 6.87 lakhs. Now, Shah Rukh Khan paid the duty amount by using his credit card. His bodyguard Ravi Singh was detained for 8 hours and let off around 8 a.m. So, Assistant Custom Pugal was on duty, and Superintendent Yud Veer Yadav helped in clearing the smuggled goods worth crores. Now, Shah Rukh Khan was returning after attending an event in Sharjah and landed in Terminal 3 of Mumbai International Airport on a private jet. The luxury watches were found in the baggage when Mr. Khan and those accompanying him were leaving the terminal. According to reports, Mr. Khan and his manager left the airport upon completion of custom formalities. Some members of his entourage, including his bodyguard, were allowed to leave only around morning. Now, Shah Rukh Khan attended the Sharjah International Book Fair, so where he was honored with the Global Icon of Cinema and Culture, a narrative award for the contribution to international cinema and culture. Now, if you, let me jog back to certain memories of Shah Rukh Khan. He was detained at American airport also, if you remember, long time back. And also when Samir Wankade had acted against several Bollywood celebrities. Now, before handling narcotics operation, Samir Wankade worked in the customs and service tax departments, and he headed the custom department at Mumbai airport, where he interrogated many celebrities. Aryan Khan's case is not the first time when Samir Wankade has made it difficult for Shah Rukh Khan. In 2011, Shah Rukh Khan was fined 1.5 lakh rupees in the airport for carrying excess luggage. And Samir and his team of NCB officers arrested Aryan Khan on October 3rd. So, Shah Rukh Khan has been detained in airports multiple times, and this is no this thing. It's no strange news, but the strange news is that now, according to the latest reports, it's his bodyguard who was stopped by the Mumbai customs, and it was not Shah Rukh Khan. So that's the latest, according to the reports coming
Yes,
in.
so it is a very clear case of smuggling. He is a smuggler. See, when you bring watches and see, you are not, see, you are evading customs duty, that means you're a smuggler. In simple words, you're a smuggler. Now, you can't put the blame on your bodyguard, you can't put it on Pooja Dadlani, or you can't put it on your dog. What you have done, you have done. And it's also apparent that, see, just before they landed, Shah Rukh Khan took off, the two boxes. He put the watch on his hand, and Pooja Dadlani put on her hand as well. So there were many empty boxes there. So this is a clear case of smuggling. And look at the way he has been allowed to go free.
So I have a few questions regarding this incident. Is like who leaked out the information on the first place to media, right? That Shah Rukh Khan was caught, right? So maybe some officials in the customs might have done it. Otherwise, how would the information be leaked, right? Now, then after that, why was the information corrected? Was the media wrong in picking the information initially, or was it this is some of the questions which come to my mind, and maybe it's the PR team putting pressure, or I mean these are all various possibilities. So
Yeah. So Maya says intelligence must have been tipped off about some assignment. Then customs got only empty boxes and didn't even think of investigating. But lets them off easily. Now, Jaydev, I don't understand. The
yeah,
viewers are showing us zero number. Can you just check that out?
yeah.
My name is Khan, and I'm not a terrorist. I'm a smuggler. Is that what he's trying to show? True, he's smuggler. It's simple as that. Smuggler. When you take drugs, you carry drugs. You are what you call a drug carrier. You are a peddler. So these things you can't change. Even you take a person out of jail, he is a peddler. Now here he has been smuggling watches. The father has been smuggling watches, so he's a smuggler. Sharing. Welcome, sharing. Long ago, even our late Rishi Kapoor was detained by customs for the same purpose, imported watches. Earlier, see, there was one customs officer who said that, some a top actress, I can't name her, was caught at the airport, and because she had brought so much of jewelry from the Middle East, and they stopped her. And at that time, there were some very corrupt customs officers, and she, agreed to sleep with them for a night, and she was excused, and she didn't have to pay the customs money. So, see, all sorts of things are happening at the customs. Unless you have people like Samir Wankade, these people will never be caught. Now,
Welcome,
Mira
Meera.
said,
Yeah,
yeah,
these stars just want to evade taxes. Guess they bribe some dishonest officers and get away, says Meera. Once in a way, they get caught and pay, says Meera.
yeah,
Yeah, so there are various possibilities, Meera. We cannot confirm what it is.
yeah. Father does all the smuggling and son spends all the money on drugs. Absolutely. Greetings from London.
Greetings,
Welcome,
Meera.
Mayura. Maybe there was something else in those boxes. What news comes to people is all manipulated and perfected. How embarrassing, smuggling watches. Raki Didi should be checked because she keeps going to Dubai with her so-called boyfriend. Now, here another thought that comes to mind is that now his Pathan is coming. He may need a lot of freebies to give to people, so that these watches could be given to very high officials for certain privileges. You see, as Pathan is coming, realize that he is preparing to have a very big opening. Now, this could be one of the reasons. These gifts may be meant for the rich and famous. We're talking
Maybe
about
all this is a
Rolex
publicity.
watches, of that category.
Sunita says this. Maybe all this is a publicity charade for Patan, says Sunita.
Negative one, yes.
Kudos
Kudos to
to
custom.
yeah, good work by customs. In fact, he has been given an award or something in Dubai. Yes,
Oh,
not Dubai, it's Sharjah.
maybe
Karthik.
for this, I guess.
Yeah. So the exact award which Shah Rukh Khan received is from Sharjah Friends, and he attended the Sharjah International Book Fair 2022, and he was honored with the Global Icon of Cinema and Cultural Narrative Award for contribution to international cinema and culture. So it was the Sharjah International Book Fair,
Yeah,
and he got an award there. So
yeah.
yeah, I'm drawn to your channel due to your gutsy nature, simply and mind-boggling, says Gloria. Yes,
Thank you, Claudia. SRK has taken advantage because he would not be confronting Samir Wankade. Exactly.
yeah,
Guys, a shocking incident happened to my friend at Germany. I will give you the
correct.
details in a few minutes. A leopard can change its spots. This applies to SRK. He rose from humble belongings. Did Samir Wankare get transferred because of SSR? No, because of SRK. And nowadays, why these actors,
Yes,
YouTubers promoting Dubai tourism? They're paid. That's it. He goes to attend a book fair and comes back with empty boxes. Some strange trade off. Yes.
indeed, Maya. It looks very,
Yeah. Yeah.
suspicious. So yeah, you can take the next.
Yes. Okay. Now, this again goes back to Sajid Khan. The news is out now. So, this actress, Sheila Priya Seth, she makes some very shocking statements about Sajid Khan. She says, he asked me to use oils to enlarge my breasts and kept staring at my private parts. In October, Bhojpuri actress Rani Chatterjee leveled similar allegations against Sajid Khan, who asked her about her breast size. Now, actress and model Sheila Priya Seth has accused filmmaker and Big Boss contestant Sajid Khan of sexually harassing her for her 14 years ago. After Sherlyn Chopra, Rani Chatterjee, and Kanishka Soni, Sheila Priya Seth is the latest actress to level serious allegations against Sajid Khan. In an interview, actress Sheila Priya Seth stated that Sajid Khan misbehaved with her 14 years ago in the year 2008. I first met director Sajid Khan in the year 2008 when I asked to cast when he asked me to when I asked him to cast me in his upcoming project. I was shocked by some of his actions, says Sheila, who's worked in Tamil, Kannada, and Malayalam movies. She said, he kept on looking at my private parts for about 5 minutes and told me that you should get breast surgery done. Your breasts are not big enough for Bollywood. He went on to say that I should apply oils to enlarge my breasts and massage daily. Only then I'll be able to get roles in Bollywood. These remarks of Sajid Khan terrified me, and I immediately left that place. Notably, in October, Bhojpuri actress Rani Chatterjee leveled similar allegations against Sajid Khan, who asked her about her breast size. Rani revealed that when she went to Khan's house, he told her he would like to cast her for a song titled Dhoka Dhoka. He allegedly told her that he wanted to see her legs as she would be wearing a short lehenga. The situation was awkward for Rani, who said he further he further asked her to show her knees and added he told her about her breast size and questioned if she has a boyfriend or not. He also allegedly asked her about her sex life and questioned its frequency. She added he also tried to touch her inappropriately. It's worth noting that Sajid Khan, in one of his old interviews, confessed to having cheated on many girls and that he had a loose character. The video of the same went viral on social media recently. The video was from the talk show Koshish Se Kamyabi Tak, hosted by Kiran Juneja. When Juneja asked him about his relationship, he said During the time I was continuously shooting for television when I was in my 20s, I had a loose character. I was going around with a lot of girls and lying to them. Though I never did anything wrong to them, I used to say, I love you, and ask them to marry me. In a humorous mood, he said, I have married 350 times by now. I would have married. Khan said between the age of 30 and 35, he stopped going around with girls as he met someone special. Recently, actress Sherlyn Chopra filed a police complaint against him for criminal intimidation and sexual harassment. She says that Khan is a persistent offender and a sexual predator. But despite her repeated demands, the Big Boss producers didn't throw Khan off the show. Sajid is still inside the Big Boss house as part of the 16th season of the show.
Yeah, so I mean, each and every week, some new actress or the other comes and exposes Sajid Khan. So it is no surprise, and it's no surprise that he's still, happily sitting in Big Boss and enjoying life. So don't say yucks to Sajid Bhai. Raki Didi will cry. She's supporting him like a mad woman, says Gloria. Yes, looks like beast.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sajid. Yeah.
That's too sad. Okay, Supriya. My friend has been terminated from his job in Germany, putting the blame on Ukraine war. When he told the real reasons, that is unfortunate, Karthik ji. So I do hope he gets another job. So yeah, Abu Dhabi is the capital. Dubai is the commercial capital. Yes, Sharjah. Yeah, absolutely, Usha. So Sajid is a creepy guy. In fact, I feel very sorry for women who have to undergo so much of humiliation. Yeah, that's the price. Once any young actor or actress from the outside enters Bollywood, they have, it is very, very difficult to survive, and God knows what will happen to their lives. So, corruption happens with even people like us, says Aarti.
No, it doesn't happen. If
I
you
mean,
have
see,
strong principles,
if you have
Aarti,
strong willpower and
don't succumb to corruption. You see,
yeah,
if you can find, it may be a difficult path that you follow, but do that. That will set you apart from others. So even if it's difficult, move away from corruption. Because what example are you setting to your children? Even SRK has been given doctorate degree on what basis? Not only Sajid is creepy, I find his mother too creepy. She was always in another room, yes. My friend's boss was a UK national, and ever since India overtook UK as the largest economy, the hate and disgust against Indians has been going up, and they still look down upon us. Delhi murder shows the gruesome direction with which youth are heading, taking inspiration from Western web series. No, here I would like to correct you, MPSC Pathshala. This case, which we are going to elaborate later, is a case very similar to what happened in Bangalore. Okay, a man who fell in love with a lady from a particular community. She was an actress in Bangalore, and what happened was the brother started stalking the lover and killed him and chopped him into several bits and threw him all over the state so that no evidence could be found. Now, this is not about something being copied from any Hollywood movie. This is to do with a certain hatred or a certain philosophy that you are pushing, which a certain community is doing. So, we will tell you in detail what is happening. His boss told me that he cannot keep him any longer and fired him. My friend told me, okay, terrible. Sajid Khan was judged in really shows cinema Star Ki Khoj. That was Ankita Lokande's first debut in television. Ask your friend to check his contract. In Germany, they cannot fire at the drop of a hat. If not asked to update his LinkedIn, there are ample jobs in Germany, says Gloria. Okay.
yeah. So
Moving on.
coming to our next piece of news
Yeah.
is with regards to Sania Mirza and Shoaib Malik. As you know, there are rumors of divorce between these two people, and so you can describe what's happening. Actually, from looking at both of them, they Sania Mirza and Shoaib Malik emit reports that they are legally separating, have announced that they would soon appear together in a reality show on Urdu Flix, leaving many people confused. And on Saturday night, the OTT platform Urdu Flix announced that Sania and Shoaib will be seen together on the Mirza Malik show. That's what it's called. And sharing a poster of the show featuring the star couple posted the Mirza Malik show very soon only on Auto Flix, and a window showed the Burj Khalifa in the background. This is the tallest building in the world. It is in Dubai, and they are both of them are staying in Dubai currently. Now, so this is the latest with regards to both of them, and I do think it's a publicity stunt for this program that they are trying to act like they're going to divorce. So maybe this is one of the reasons which I
No,
see.
see, actually, Jaydev, the truth is that he was acting in a film with a shoot. He was doing a shoot, with an
Hmm.
actress, and he fell in love with her. So he's having an affair, and that's the reason for the separation.
Yeah, but why
So
would they be starring in the same show in Urdu flicks? That
I do not
is.
know that, but I think see this they have
Hmm.
been living separately for quite some time. So it's only the Pakistani news that has revealed it. Everybody else has been silent. You know,
Okay, okay.
yeah. Sania is a show off, fully plastic. Not that I support Shoaib, but yes, this woman is very egoistic. Welcome, Vani.
Hi.
Welcome, yes. Karthik, totally understandable, but ask him to check. Generally, the German law is very employee friendly. The path to 2024 is going to be very dangerous. Everything will be done to destroy our progress, even to the extent of attacking our beloved PM. Hence, please be careful.
Yes,
Hello,
Karthik.
Balaji, and yeah, later upon confirmation. Chopping human body is hardly mental as well as physical. Don't you think it's committed by a group of people? So yeah. So Pachala, saying that the accused has confessed to Delhi police that he was inspired by Dexter web series. Well, and you are telling me that the police believed him also. So let him tell another story. Yeah. Moving on to the next piece of news, Jade.
Yeah, so coming to the next piece of news, this is in fact interesting is to see that Akshay Kumar and Ram Charan were seen discussing what's the formula for achieving box office success right now because Hindi film industry has been seeing several box office failures, and Akshay Kumar said that things have changed. The audience wants something different. It is our fault that they are not coming to theaters. We have to give them something they want, and stressing on the fact that film industry needs to reinvent. Akshay Kumar has been in the media, and he said we have to dismantle and rebuild, reinvent everything. We have to start all over again. And Akshay Kumar reiterated that the film industry needs to break down and rebuild itself in order to cater to the audience. And Akshay Kumar at the summit said that the prices of making a movie and the subsequent ticketing needs to be reduced by at least 30 to 40%. So Akshay Kumar says that the ticket prices need to be reduced by 30 to 40%. And you have to do this if you want the public to come back to the theater. And Akshay Kumar also said that look at Hollywood, what kind of movies they're bringing. It's Marvel movies where everyone comes together and people want to see that. They want to experience and enjoy. The audience wants a story and much, much more. They don't want to just give their money. They want a value for it. We need to get together and do big cinema. You have to read. So now this is what Ram Charan said. You have to rethink and restructure the whole game moving forward from the script to making to the exhibitor. People will come to the theater. It has to be a good subject. It is very tricky at the moment. People are required to see larger than life and epic film like RRR or Suryavanshi. I think people want to watch big cinema, and we have to try start making that. And also, Akshay Kumar said that the whole thing of Telugu cinema, Tamil cinema, Hindi cinema, Gujarati cinema, why can't we just call it Indian cinema? I would prefer it to be that. So, friends, now it's seen that Akshay Kumar is trying to catch, some sympathy, and he is trying to cash in on the success of South Indian film stars like Ram Charan, and he's also trying to, sort of, make it general, like it's all Indian cinema, which is Kannada cinema, Hindi cinema. And also another thing is he wants the ticket price to be reduced by 40%. So what will the theater owners will, just run the film for charity or what? So that is kind of hilarious. So and what a coincidence! I happened to witness 40 to 50 paid suitwala young man creating a flutter just like Salu cases later. Chopping body into 25 parts.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
be
I
going
mean,
into
it's
that.
actually,
Yeah.
I think some sort of mental condition that person has, right? Like,
No,
you
no.
don't, can you?
Again, Jaydev, that's not right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There was a similar case in Bangalore.
Okay.
So, okay. You dumb Canadian Kumar, you're not wanting to accept the truth. It's no Sushant, no Bollywood. Don't act over smart. Yes, Gloria, well said in very, in such clear terms.
Aisha's Kumar still doesn't understand why we are boycotting Bollywood. We want just, yeah, I mean, sorry, Akshay Kumar. Okay, we want justice for SSR. Exactly. We want drugs and human trafficking to be gone. Yeah, they don't understand why people are boycotting Bollywood, right? And that's the reason for many films flopping at the box office. We want you off the screen, Mr. Forex Khans. Yes, it's not space for you, old decrepit man. Get off and get lost into your ego, says.
Excellent.
Rightly said,
Said.
now they wanted to be Indian cinema.
When they are losing.
Even car drivers in Delhi are well informed about Bollywood and Kejri's dirty games in politics. Um, yeah. No, we don't want it to be categorized as Indian cinema. We don't want the other regional cinemas also to convert into Bollywood. We want some ethical cinema bodies.
Yes,
This is a very
absolutely.
good point raised by Aarti. Ram Charan Nepokid himself, I still find his views really spot on. Not Aki fan, but few targeting him at the MO. Okay, Aki need to reevaluate himself. Yes, divine. So Ulti Kopti has torn apart Lambu in this video today. He has made very valid points. Okay, Akshay has become greedy. I read that he is demanding 90 crores for Hera Fairy 3, and they have taken Karthik for 15 crores. Okay, who are the stupid producers and directors giving Akshay Kumar back-to-back films? So clearly they are not depending on the box office success for making money. It's maybe for turning money from black to white or whatever. AK should reduce his fees by 40%, says that he will never do. He will make the tickets, he's suggesting theater owners to reduce the ticket prices by 40%. So we want Buddhas to do father rule. I think they understand completely but pretend not to, yes. Now people have to come to know the truth about Bollywood. They are more aware. That's why we are boycotting them earlier. We didn't know because of paid media. Yes, well said, Aarti. 50 plus old men should retire. I saw a boutique in the name of Kejos next to Manish Malhotra's outlet near Embassy. Okay, soon they should be shut down to. Yeah, they're very close knit later. So, oh, they're understanding very well why we boycott Bollywood. They pretend not to because that means we have to open up and tell the truth about Sushant said. Yes.
So,
So,
which is
friends,
what,
please
which is why,
hit the like button.
I would
Yeah.
like to show you this cartoon again. Which is why I would like to show you this cartoon again. You can identify who are the four people behind who are so scared now, and why Sushant is saying this again and again. I mean, he is the one who's making us do all this. Gummy Kumar hobnobs with Anil Musharraf on one hand, and next has photo ops with
Yes.
our Jawans who are targets of Musharraf, Tony Isai.
Well
Why
said,
is the
Maya.
government tolerating? Yes. Thank you, Anuradha. Later, upon confirmation, yes. Maya, totally agree with you. Okay, now let me move on to this gruesome death. This incident would have sent shivers down spines had it happened anywhere in the world. However, it happened in the national capital, Delhi. A predator who, believe it or not, was also a lover for a 26-year-old woman, killed her, chopped her into 35 pieces, what I heard was 52 pieces, and scattered the body parts across Delhi. 5 months after he committed the barbaric crime, the man has been held. Now, first of all, before I tell you the story, I'd like to tell you what appeared in Op India. In Op India, it appeared that they had put the name of Aftab on the headline. After some time, they were pulled up and then they rubbed off the name of the man because it meant he came from a certain community. Okay? And times then said that a man who has chopped a woman to pieces. Now, let me continue with the story. 5 months after he committed the barbaric act, the man has been held. Police identified the man as Aftab Amin Punawala. He had been in a live in relationship with the victim, 26-year-old Shraddha. During questioning, Poonawala revealed that Shraddha had been pressurizing him to get married. They would frequently quarrel about it. Now, before this, I'd like to tell you, she was working in some, some company or in a telephone company or somewhere where she met this man, and that's how she fell in love. And this was against her parents' wishes. Now, following an argument on May 18, Poonawala strangled his partner. He then dismembered her body with a sharp weapon and brought a fridge to store the chopped up parts. Over the next 16 days, he would go out in the dead of the night and dispose of the pieces at various locations around Delhi. The victim's father, Vikas Madan, had lodged an FIR for the kidnapping of his daughter at the Mehrauli police station in Delhi on November 8th. In his complaint, Vikas stated that he lives with his family in Maharashtra's Palghar. His daughter Shraddha worked at a call center in Mumbai where she met Aftab. The victim's father, Vikas Madan, had lodged an FIR for the kidnapping of his daughter at the Mehrauli police station in Delhi on November 8th. In his complaint, Vikas stated that he lives with his family in Palghar. Now, let me tell you something. See, many of you are saying that, see, this is because he said that he was inspired by some series. Now, here, I will again repeat to you. There was a murder which happened about a year or so back. This was, an actress, a Telugu act, I mean, a Kannada actress, and the man was a Hindu. Now he fell in love with this woman from the other, another community, and they were seeing each other. The brother of this woman started stalking him and, bullying him, and then finally he was killed. After he was killed, he was chopped into so many bits, like 52 bits, and then his body parts were thrown all over the state, in different parts of the state. And this was done so that they could not identify, how the murder was done and who were the culprits. Now, this is also another method to terrorize people. Okay. And as we know, love jihad is very much in the open. People know about it. And I don't know why women are not aware that these things are happening, why they are not educated. In fact, this movie, the story of Kerala, where this, the woman is confessing to women being forced to join ISIS. These are all a part of the game. Our women have to understand that they are being, taken, gang raped, converted, and killed. Now, Miura says these are sick people, Karthik, psychopaths, and they are all in the world, have nothing to do with civilization or culture, but with a sick mind. Palghar, Aftab, Shraddha, definitely love jihad. Police, as usual, cover up and report it. Yes, exactly, Maya. Well said. Hey, hello, everyone. Looks like I started off with a short story.
Um,
Yes.
yeah,
Outstanding,
unfortunately, sorry.
outstanding movie.
Yeah, so friends, with regards to this incident, there should be very strict laws for this gruesome kind of murder, right? There should be strict laws in the country for, he should be maybe given a death sentence or
Penalized, yes.
something,
Yes.
right?
They
Like
have to set
otherwise,
an
then,
example by, giving him the same kind of punishment. Then that people will be scared. If he
yeah,
can chop,
otherwise, I mean,
yeah, police can also chop him to pieces. That is what should be done.
if there's no fear, then there'll be many such repeated crimes like this, repeated gruesome crimes, if there's no serious punishment, right? So yeah, so let's get to the next piece of news, and it is with regards to Ranveer Singh. And now, Karan Johar's favorite, Ranveer Singh, he recalled an incident early in the career when he had a prominent producer unleash his dog on him at a private party for fun. Okay. Now, Ranveer says he struggled during his initial days for 3 years trying to get some work, And he revealed that a prominent Bollywood producer even set his dog loose on him at his house. Now, Ranveer attended the Marrakesh Film Festival at Morocco, and the actor said there was there to receive the d'Or award at the film festival. During his appearance, Ranveer took part in a conversation event, and he said that he recounted how a prominent producer set his dog in a private party for fun. This was despite the fact that the producer had invited Ranveer there himself for a meeting. The actor did not name the producer though. This guy calls me to the CD place and is like, "Are you a hard worker or smart worker?" I didn't consider myself to be smart. I said, "I think I'm a hard worker." He was like, "Darling, be smart, be sexy." I had all these kinds of experiences during the 3.5 years, and I think it was that period that makes me value the opportunities I have now. So, friends, I mean, it's kind of weird that why would this sick, prominent producer set his dog on this, whatever his actor he is. I mean, that sounds sick. What would have happened if the dog had, killed, this actor, right? If it was a very dangerous dog. So I wish the dog had chased away Nanku from films, says Karthik. Yeah, Chavi struggle like Ananya and Sarah, says Asha.
Yeah. Now, I must tell you something very interesting. Apparently, now the latest news is that Katrina fans are saying that Katrina is pregnant. Now, see, now they have found an easy method, like a foolproof method to make people pregnant, and make the audience aware that they are pregnant. Because they tried it on Alia, and
But
it
where's the
succeeded.
baby bomb?
Yeah, and the bump is not there. Alia bumps, became a premature baby, or it was a baby bomb, which was just conceived much before marriage. There are a lot of rumors like that. So, since now you don't have to show what size your bump is, you don't have to show all these things. You can get pregnant and get surrogate mothers to do the painful job. So this is the next, drama that's starting. Okay, Katrina Kaif is pregnant according to her fans. How easily these things happen. So it's really crazy with this world of Bollywood, how they move around. And again, coming back to the same point, I want to talk to you, friends. Please find out from your sources also who is this Range Rover, dealer, who is giving, because most of the cars that are given to these actors are Range Rovers, and you find the same these people going to the same location to pick up the Range Rover. They take the key and they drive the car from there. And for what is it? Okay, what is it? What does it involve? Just like we sort of
No, it's like
expose
a
how the
status.
places were empty, in Karan
I mean,
Johar's movie.
if you're a Bollywood star, you have to come in a luxury car. You cannot come in an ordinary car for any of their parties. Otherwise, you will not be accepted. So unless you come in some sort of luxury car, then only you are accepted into the cabal.
Yeah.
So yesterday there were so many people. They disappeared today.
For what,
So,
Vishal?
I didn't get
Sunday
your
was a
point.
holiday. Yeah, we did
There
not
were
check.
no, there's no show on Sunday, Vishali, if that's what you're referring to.
Yeah. She says another surrogacy story. Absolutely. Aarti says children feel it's okay to kill people, like they can't understand the different psychological effect. No, not at all, Aarti. This is not a psychological murder at all. This is a sectarian murder. Love
But
jihad. Nothing
but
more than
really,
that.
I cannot understand one thing is how can a normal human being, chop another human being into so many pieces? What kind of sick mental state that person might be having? Was he on some drugs? Could that be a possibility? That how can I guess he might have been in some sort of drugs. Otherwise, how can he commit such a horrible act?
Why does Rajkumar Rao look constipated all the time? Because they chop bakris like that since, yes. Well said. And definitely Muslims will not go to do photo shoot of pregnancy. Maya says, Aarti, children don't feel okay to kill. It's indoctrination ideology in India by radical elements which makes it look okay to kill for a cause. I hope that explains to you, Jaydev, also. what you just asked. This is the answer. Maya has given the right answer to that. Don't think it is this barbaric nature of man. There is something much more deeper than that. And that is what Maya has written. I will now read that again. Aarti, children don't feel okay to kill. It is indoctrination, ideology in India by radical elements which makes it look okay to kill for a cause.
So it could be a terrorist, maybe sort of attack.
Love
It
jihad.
sounds like.
Love jihad. Nothing more than that. You know what's the meaning of love jihad? It means reducing the other community's women. It's hard to even imagine how such
Yeah,
barbaric
exactly.
acts can be done. Jaydev, this is a conditioning from a very young age. Yes, well said. Animals are sacrificed in front of them. You know, in some communities, they show in small schools, children are, they get these small toy goats, and then they show them, the teacher says how to cut the neck. Have you seen in any of our schools this happen? Bringing a cow toy and cutting its neck? Here, it's hard to even imagine how such barbaric acts can be done. My take is, if it was love jihad, the relationship may have gone on for almost 4 years, more like a love story turned hate story into murder. Got involved with the wrong guy. Here again, Meera, I would not agree with you. This is because I've seen this, I've seen and heard this case which happened in Bangalore, and it is a similar case. And what they're trying to tell you very clearly is that don't, interfere with our community, our women especially, and if you do it, you will see what we will do to you. And then what they do is to remove all sort of proof. They put these pieces all over the estate so that they cannot get any proof of who did it.
So how did the police find out this? If he had done this, if he had chopped the body
Only
into
coming
pieces.
out. The case is only unraveling.
Yeah, this is something which
Yeah,
I want to
Flopsy
find out.
says in a post that she's doing all the right women-centric films, and yet they are flopping badly. She doesn't know why.
Oh, Flopsy, I forgot about her, Karthik. So,
Yeah, car rentals, new busy business of, yes, Bollywood for filthy people and filthy businessmen. But still, in Love Jihad, he could have shot the lady. Why did he cut her into? It is
yeah, this is the
sending a
question which
message.
I have.
Two things, Aarti. Again, I'll explain it. I'm doing it for the third time. One thing is to so that they would hide all sort of evidence who killed the girl. Second thing is that to build terror. Every time you play with them, you will know what will be done. So this is instilling fear. This is this is put into your mind from when you are a child. Other religions don't exist. Oh my, really? Yeah. One of my acquaintances who is in line producer in Urdu would told me the former president of US, Obama, also intervened to bail
Oh,
out Aryan Khan from jail. But to his dismay, okay, let's see his second
okay.
part. Let's see the second part. He could not do so. Ultimately, one senile and bald politician in the country, not named, Pawar, falsely leveled allegations against Samir, and the entire saga turned upside down. Yes. A similar crime was committed by a tailor in a small town where my mother grew up in Bengal. More than 30 years back, the locals were too scared. Yes, this is the fear, Shreya. They will instill fear in you, so you will think twice before you even report anything to police. Barbaric act is preparing them or some kind of a tantric work for them. No, it's not tantric. Let's not mix it up. Ban these guys totally.
See, I mean, we need very severe punishment in our country for these kind of gruesome crimes. There's no excuse about that. Otherwise, nothing, these people will continue committing these heinous crimes. So, unless there's a strict punishment, nothing is going to happen.
Love jihad is love jihad. No matter how many years the people have been together. Very well said, Karthik, and also very important. I think Aftab only strangulated Shraddha and taken help of his community, yes, to hide his crime. Yes, people would have worked together. It would not have been only him. Look, try not to believe what media says. They praise such criminality quietly among. Yes, if Times of India can cover the name of the person, look at the crime that they are doing. Earlier also, they did the same thing. A minor girl was raped, and they did not name the person from which community came. So they are covering up for the crime. Media is covering up the crime. Ideology that says to attain Jannat and 72 whose kafirs have to be eliminated. Yes. It's probably one of the barbaric cases which has come to light. God knows how many such cases have gone unnoticed. Girls, ladies, open your eyes and brains and logic. Absolutely, Gloria, well said. Big reward for chopping Hindu girl, a step ahead of love jihad. Yes. Why isn't Amitabh Stara Unchai being boycotted actively online? The so called religion of peace. Two people from a peaceful community tried to enter Kashi Vishwanath temple with a Hindu friend. New toolkit has started. Yes.
Hi,
Well done,
Lakshmi.
Lakshmi. And could be possible they using body organs. Yes, just like the case in Kerala. Well said. And you had the dark web as well. All these things are happening. Let's not use words like, yes, this is my request to you. Please do not bring our Sanatana Dharma into this. This has to be controlled if these Muslim people are doing this. Our government has to look into this. Living in India, they are doing this. Now, the Minister of Minority Affairs is also a particular lady. I hope you're aware of that. Meera, I didn't even hear about the movie. No need to boycott the movies which we didn't hear. Hello, joined just now. What exactly had happened? Please repeat. You will have to, Lena, just rewind and listen to what we said because we are ending the session very shortly. If you hate Hindus so much, don't live in a Hindu nation. Live somewhere else in the Middle Eastern country. There are many, exactly. How long can you hide? Divine. Minaji, they covered his, yes, I can't understand. This man Aftab has confessed. And they're still covering his face.
Why did they cover his face?
That's $1 million question. Because if the police believe that he has done it from some Dexter series, then imagine that the police must be so dumb. Yeah. Later, upon confirmation, a popular Tamil serial actress married her Muslim co-star who had a Hindu screen name. He asked her to change to Islam. After she became pregnant, he dumped her. Yes. A friend of mine used to say that for Muslims, a camel is more precious than a woman. Yes, I think they are all commodities. The parents of the girls complained as they were not able to contact her for, yes, past many months. Yes. I think they get paid for this kind of cruel act. And even when they say that the girl was trying to pressurize him to marry, that's not the right thing. What would have happened was she would have said that I want to leave you. And that would have been, said that, she was pressurizing him to marry. Because this woman would have been tortured, she would have been blackmailed, so many things would have happened. Even he would have asked her to share, her with his friends. This is the kind of tactics they use. Unchai is so flop, people are not paying attention to the movie. Where's Bollywood play card for Hindu girl?
Yeah, Bollywood people are silent on this murder. So
Big wake-up call for Hindu girls. Minal, this is the main, message that we should give out through our channel and through all your friends. Please be very, very careful, young girls, when you fall into a love affair. First, you may think that the boy is handsome, good-looking, he gives you gifts, and he does things in a very, good way. But later, you will see the motive as the real face comes into picture, and that is when you start suffering. Once he has isolated you from your parents and your friends, then the real game starts. Then he will force you to have non-vegetarian. If you're a vegetarian, they will convert you, and then they will chain you. And if you don't listen, they will get you gang raped.
So
these are all things that has been happening in millions of cases.
Yeah, so before that, I would like to add one more point is for all the parents out there, also keep tabs on your children who may be installing dating apps on their phones, and they may take the risk of meeting people on the dating app, and this could be very, very dangerous because you don't know the kind of people who are on that dating app as well. So
And Karthik says, when the person of the other religion asks you to change to his religion, that itself should alarm you for what is to come. Exactly. Actually, some TV celebs and Bollywood are promoting love jihad for a long time, Dhanashri. When an anti-national like Zubair covers his face completely, what more can you expect from his community? Well said. Christianity is equally dangerous. Yes, girls need to be careful. Bollywood is in dumps now. Gutterwood is still unable to get up from the fall due to boycott. They don't have energy to hold placards now. Boycott Bollywood will continue. Remember Freddie. This movie is also from Ekta Kapoor's Stables, the one in which Karthik is coming. So please boycott that as well. I think from what I saw here in UK, Muslim men are very narcissistic and abusive, and they use religion like a parabene. Here, Mayura, please remember, they have this where do you call where they tame the English girls, young girls, and they train them into sex. They capture young schoolgirls who have who come from broken families, and they trap them. And they have a word for that. And what they do is then they pass them on to their friends. They make money out of that, and they humiliate the girl, and they give her drugs. It has become a pattern, and the judges have still not decided whether they should punish these animals at all. Girls should be aware of hidden agenda. Yes. Placards are selective, Karthik. All celebrities promote, yes. Their behavior is glorified by Fekta serial, yes. Yes, true, Mayura. Kerala Story, yes, this is something everybody should see. Kerala Story film, it tells about 32,000 girls trapped, sent to Afghanistan and Syria for decadent purposes. So parents and young girls have to be very, very alert. Fekta did not condole the death of Siddhant via Veer Suryavanshi on her social media.
Oh,
Unchai, new Ayushman film, Bedia, and all the others coming, boycott. Make Unchai fall to Patal. Let us teach Lambu a lesson. Yes. In UK, while gifts are yes, this is the grooming. Yes. They are called the grooming gang. So they do this to young white girls. And they also were doing it to young Sikh girls. Because even Sikh girls, are brought up in very sort of closed doors, and they're very scared of their,
I
religion.
think Rishi Sunak is might be going to change that situation. So
Boycott should continue even after justice for Sushant. Yes. Where is the gang of Bollywood saying every life matters? Yes. Maya, what's that movie? Sorry, I'm okay. Just give the name again. Uh, Kerala? Kerala
Yeah,
story. It's a Kerala story.
yeah, Kerala Story. Yeah.
Kerala government wants that movie banned. Of course, Pinarayi, the useless chief minister, will do that, and even more. Sorry, I'm corrected. It's entirely Hindu practices and religion.
I mean, the amazing thing about Kerala is even though Hindu films and Hindu traditions are being mocked and whatnot, so much of attack against Hindus, still the Hindus in Kerala won't vote for the BJP. Isn't that remarkable? I mean, they're so. I mean, it's the most literate state in India. Kerala is the most literate state, and yet they won't vote for BJP.
We should Hindu religion protect law soon. Yes. UK is the most dangerous place to live for anyone now. It's time it's called a terrorist country. It's really shocking. Educated youth believe in dating apps and social media. Why? Okay, now here let me just tell you one thing. Of course, you'll find it very terrible to hear it. In this grooming gang, there was this one Pakistani man. What he did was he used to, stalk a young girl around 12 or 13, and she came from a broken family. And see these young British girls, they get turned on by getting gifts, expensive gifts, and they would remember their birthdays. And he would make it a point to pick her up and drop her, from school. So and slowly, they're almost double the girl's age. And then what they would behave like a father to the child. So the girl, what she missed at home, she would get from this Pakistani gang. And then after that, once he would win her trust, he would take her to his house and gang rape her. And once she was gang raped, they would start drugging her. Once she is drugged, apparently she was taken to a garden, a very lonely garden, where his friends were invited, and they were all they all paid to have sex with her. And this girl did not know what was happening to her because she was drunk. And she was screaming and crying, and nobody was there to help her. And these men were taking turns, to ravage her. This is the kind of things they do, you know. And just like Jaydev said, hopefully the new prime minister will tackle the situation and put an end to it. In Netflix, why they portray India in a different lens together? Who lives like that? Who uses F words? Exactly. I'm so disappointed. Why the propaganda? Quote, tinier still. Yes, RT. Because the apps are promoted by
Dating
influencers on
apps,
YouTube.
of course, she's referring to. Yes,
Pardon?
Aarti. Aarti is referring to the dating apps which are
Yeah.
promoted by influencers on YouTube. So that's the reason why many youngsters are installing that app on their phone and going on dates with unknown people. So that's the risk there. So literacy does not mean one has common sense. Yes,
Okay.
Mira.
Meera is talking about Kerala, where they want to ban the film. In Kerala, Hindus won't vote for BJP, and in TN2, the indoctrination, the desalinization has been going on for ages. Absolutely. I lived in Kerala for a while, only on paper, 100% literacy. But when politics comes, they are insane. The CM's daughter is married to a Muslim who's also controlling most of the decisions. Can we boycott Netflix too, especially Indian shows? Pooja Mishra gone through the same like grooming gang. Yes, exactly. Don't understand why Muslims hate Hindus and the world so much. These people are horrible. Even here, again, see, Leela, there are good and bad. So I wouldn't say that all are, like this. Amongst everybody, there are good and bad. But the problem is, as a community, they don't stand for Hindus. Scary narration. Yes, hearing what happened from you itself is so blood curdling, Minaji. Can you imagine? Yes. And if you look, see, this is not one single girl, many girls. There was a person called Mark Robinson who was fighting. And you know what happened? He was jailed by the UK government. Instead of putting this gang into jail, this man, and we were all supporting this man. He did such a wonderful job of taking his phone and showing these men's faces. Yes, please don't be carried away by person's looks, all the name of blind love by both male or female.
Yes, later.
This is so disturbing. Yes. White girls taken up for grooming are mainly for broken homes. So parents have to provide environment where kids don't run away or lured. All Muslims are to be tested properly before being trusted. UK is heading for their self-destruction. Karma will get back to that country. It's better all the Indians leave the country for their own safety. All of a sudden, the anti-Indian forces are at a sudden rise and are appearing in numerous shapes and colors. Third-rate Khans in useless movies. Mark Robinson, yes, he's one of the. I would say he is the real hero. He was jailed. I can't forget what a man. The way he fought and the way he took videos of all these predators, just like Sajid Khan, all the same face, like that ugly face like Sajid Khan. They were all like that. Dating apps also contribute to increasing depression in the youth. I believe it
Very
is
well
all
said,
a
Rishi.
delusion. Yes. Do not watch any movies. When is Pathan releasing? I think in January. If I'm not
January. It is
pardon,
it's
January.
releasing January.
Yeah, can't spoil Bollywood. Mark Robinson was a no, he was not a model. He's a more of a journalist kind of person. Wash. One world religion is coming soon. It won't. Pasha. So with this, we end this show. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night from Jaydev and me.
Good night, friends. So,